Babe, wake up. There's a new Paul Thomas Anderson movie out. It's getting crazy good reviews online. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. It's filmed in VistaVision. Come on, babe. Let's get excited for this one.
What the fuck is going on here?
We actually did a ranking of Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography in anticipation of this film coming out. Everything about this one leading up to the release has just cranked up the dial a little bit. The fever pitch, the excitement is there. The trailers look great. The cast, the scope, the fact that Paul Thomas Anderson's got this huge budget to work with. It's been 28 years since Leonardo DiCaprio turned down the chance to appear in Boogie Nights for Paul Thomas Anderson, instead deciding to do Titanic, which worked out quite well for him. So off the bat, I can't believe this movie exists. Cannot believe this movie exists. It's incredible that over $100 million has been given to an auteur to make something that is so decidedly anti-fascism, anti-populism, anti the world we kind of live in at the moment.
This is America.
But so many of the themes and concerns that we see, militarization of police, ICE, detention, immigration, all of these are prevalent themes throughout this movie. We start the ICE detention center and this band of revolutionaries led by Tiana Taylor, Perfidia Beverly Hills, her character is called, and Leonardo DiCaprio's character, who's the kind of munitions expert, distractions, he creates explosions. Interesting first, has a 20-30 minutes montage of their first revolutionary act we see them do, and then up until the point that Perfidia is pregnant, has a baby, and she decides to leave, and we snap to 16 years later. DiCaprio is a single father with his daughter, who's now obviously 16 and growing, and then that point you can stick a pin and you can trace it all the way to the end of the film. It's a singular narrative, it's kinetic, it's propulsive, it goes through this journey. This film is cast perfectly. Every single person, from 30 seconds of screen time to DiCaprio as the lead. DiCaprio is playing Minnie Lebowski. Bob Ferguson character's got these Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges vibes, but dressing gown, the robe helps. A stoner, brains fried, he's forgotten everything that's happened to in the past. Can't remember simple passwords that are integral to reuniting with this revolutionary band. Sean Penn is an absolute menace in this movie.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
He's got this ferocity, he's got this sense of rage about him, and he's just such an imposing figure. Sitting in the cinema gave me parallels back to No Country for Old Men. Sense of dread that you just know at some point he's going to collide with characters we're going to care about. Don't want to see him in the same space as these other characters because he's just a horrible person. But Sean Penn portrays him so well. He's got these quirks, these mannerisms, these vulnerabilities. There's a scene when he has a dirty comb in his pocket that he pops in his mouth to sort his fringe out.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
He's a shoo-in. I mean, the Academy loves Sean Penn, right? Burns the screen when he's on it. And then the counter to that is Benicio del Toro, who is kind of comedic support role in it, but he's very good at it. Every minute, every line he has, just is the counter. His calm. He's this sensei. Breathe, Bob, breathe. Ocean waves. He brings this calmness to like DiCaprio's manic, like paranoid state of mind. And then across the board, you've got the newcomer, Chase Infinity, 16 years old, plays DiCaprio's daughter, and absolute presence. Where they found her, where they cast her, they definitely did something good. She's got a big future ahead of her. Tiana Taylor, a firecracker, just an absolute dynamite performance, and so kinetic, so strong, so powerful, and plays so well against the DiCaprio character. This film's funny, and not funny like, oh, tell me the best joke in it. Just funny that the character, they feel real, the dialogue somewhat feels real between them, but then you've got this sense of absurdity, interesting melting pot of humor, action, dread, fear, thriller, just all comes together perfectly. The score from Johnny Greenwood is fantastic. It does a lot of different things throughout it, and it's uncomfortable, it's unnerving. It makes that sense of dread and or constantly on the go, that sense of paranoia that DiCaprio's character has. It drives that and adds to it. Sometimes it's very singular piano keys, not as iconic as Jaws. Keeps you just on edge, but it propulses through the film as well. I was hooked from start to finish. I can't recommend this one enough. I feel it's going to have its detractors. It's going to have people who will feel it's too maybe left-leaning. We don't want to get into politics here. What it does do is it tells a story of people who are adverse to the current climate or the climate at the time of the movie and want to push back on that. Then it's the sins of the mother, living and trying to get away from your past and the past catching up with you. Negatives, I wish there was more time on screen for DiCaprio and Sean Penn to share. There are a few plot conveniences towards the end. Some more unfleshed out characters who may play pivotal roles in ultimately where the story goes, but it works. And really, we've got to say the action sequence. There's an amazing sequence set in these rolling hills out in some desert in America where you've got three cars, the kind of undulation of the hills. We come up, we look over a hill, we can't see the other car, we come down, almost like waves on the ocean. Just felt you were front and center and part of it the whole way through. Really, I mean, it's high praise. I didn't think anything would beat 28 Years Later for me as film of the year. This one has. Where we rank Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography, it's difficult to say where this one fits. I can tell you that it is top 3. It's up there with Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood for me. Where it sits, it needs to marinate. We need to give it some time. Rewatches in 5-10 years time to see where it holds up. But for right now, the movie that I saw, it gets the full 69.
Yeah, boy.
Thanks, babe.
Love you too.